It's Wednesday. You know what that means? That's right. It's time for AEW Collector Series here on TEW 9. What is up, you guys? I'm super excited about this episode because at the end of the week is our first pay-per-view. I don't know if we're going to get to it in this episode. We probably will, but I'm not going to make any promises because we'll see how far that is in the future. For now, let's get into this. Let's take a look at NXT. Nothing super interesting happened. Alright. No mail. And I think it's time for us to book a Dynamite. Alright, so let's go over to Dynamite and we will see what is what. Shall we? Alright, let's see. Where are we going to be? We were just there. Puerto Rico. There we go. Midwest. We'll be at the Powell Hall. Booking meeting, spend some points. A near certainty for anybody. A big gamble, we don't want it. And a bit of a gamble for MJF, we don't want it. Well, let's see what we have. We have quite a bit still. This one's expiring in February. And so is this one. Layla Gray in an angle. Okay. And locker room incidents. Tony Schiavone making people mad. Darby Allin gave the locker room a lift as he unveiled a series of spot-on impressions of his colleagues. I can't see Darby doing impressions. That's funny. We should make that his gimmick. Bandito was in a great mood with hilarious stories. And yeah, that's all. Dynamite. Alright, here's a match that I want to book. Men, heels. Ricochet. Aha! There he is. And the GOA. Bishop Khan. Toa Leona. Versus. Are they here? Oh, I'm looking at heels. Mike Bailey. Kevin Knight. And who? One more. It could be Matt Sydal. It could be somebody from here, maybe. Jeff Jarrett. Juice Robinson is a good one. Because he's kind of not doing anything. Naito, actually. We'll go Naito. So Naito and Jet Speed against the Demand. Aha. Boom. That's going to be fun. Alright. We need a main event. Hangman last week defeated Nick Wayne. Oh, that was a good match too. That was in Dynamite. And Swerve defeated Blake Christian. And MJF defeated Eddie Kingston. That was all in Dynamite last week. And then on Collision, we had the contract signing. Omega had a big match against Guevara. Okada and Copeland coming up with a pay-per-view. Oh, you know what? We'll do a tag team match. I don't know if this will be the main event, but we'll get this match going. Cope and Christian versus Okada. Don't want to do Fletcher. I don't want to do. I want to do him, but he's injured. He has a broken forearm. Is he in the Don Callis family? I don't think he officially is. In the game. I could do like Hechicero. Josh Alexander. Hechicero. 40. Oh yeah, Josh Alexander. Right, because Okada's Don Callis family, isn't he? Where's Stables? It's not here. Yeah, the Don Callis family. Okay, and then Adam Copeland is going to pin Josh Alexander. Clean, pinfall. Create a finish. And boom. I'm kind of surprised Okada didn't have a problem with that. But that's fine. Let's do Mercedes. It's been a while since we had Mercedes. Take on... Let's see. Who's a good person for Mercedes to fight? Ruby Soho's back? When did Ruby Soho come back? Ruby Soho. She'd be a good jobber. I mean, did I say that? Mercedes. Windsor. You know what? Let's just go. Abu. Okay. We do need some angles here, you guys. Especially MJF. And let's borrow some people from the MJF storyline. Basically is what I'm saying. Let's borrow him. Let's borrow him. I'm gonna borrow more people than I can use, but that's okay. Oh, let's borrow Swipe Right. Borrow him and Ricky Smokes. Where's Ricky Smokes? Ricky Smokes. Borrow. Let's borrow Shun Skywalker. Let's borrow Griffin McCoy, big top guy. Let's borrow Calvin Tankman. Let's borrow... I think I borrowed Kevin Blackwood last time. Let's borrow... Ooh, Mercedes Martinez. Let's borrow... Priscilla Kelly. Did we borrow her last time? Match history. Oh, we haven't. Borrow. Oh, I gotta borrow Tommy Dreamer. Borrow this guy. Borrow Gabe Kidd. And is there anybody that I should be putting up against Mercedes instead of... Oh, what's her face? You know what? Let's borrow Madison Rain. But I'm still going to do Mercedes and Windsor. Alright, so let's do some of these people. Manders, unimportant. Who did I borrow that actually made it onto the board? Oh, there's a Gabe Kidd right there. So that means if I bring Gabe Kidd up, he'll be in Recognizable. There's Mercedes Martinez. All right, she's coming up. And who else? There's Priscilla Kelly. You know what? Is she a babyface? No, she's a heel as well. Let's give her a win. Oh, perfect, actually. Pinfall finish. Priscilla Kelly. Oh, where's Tommy Dreamer? Oh, Tommy. Perfect. He's unimportant. He'll be in a scramble. Most of the people are unimportant, I believe. Anybody else here? They borrowed. There's Mercedes Martinez again. Oh, there's Samurai Del Sol. You know what would be crazy? Where's... Would that be crazy? As I'm complaining, I don't have enough TV time for everybody. I'm just putting more and more people unnecessarily on TV. Let's get Chesistero the win, though. That way, you know, it's better for him. Okay, let's put this here. And then let's put this here. And then this here. Alright, there's still going to be angles, actually, between those anyway, to break them up a little more. Let's do a promo. And this is going to involve all three of these guys again. Adam Page. And MJF is going to talk about... Oh, I hate when I do that. MJF talks about a secret weapon, and somewhere in the promo, he drops the word, "I'm building a dynasty here." Some shit like that. Something like that. Alright, and that's going to be here, because that ain't the main event, bros. I don't think so. It's possible, because it's Copeland and... I can do a better main event than that. Let's see. John Moxley's my last hope. But he just had a match, didn't he? On Dynamite last week. He's a fighting champion? Oh, but he's got so much turmoil right now. Let's do Omega. Alright, Kenny. Kyle Fletcher would tear it up with you. Ooh, oh, do I dare? Oh, do I dare? Omega Andrade on the Dynamite main event? You know what? Let's do it. What do I have to lose? We'll make it a long match, too. We'll make Omega the winner. We'll make it a clean win. Make it a... Do I have a credit finish for Omega here? No, I don't, but I have them for Mercedes. Alright. Oh, you know what? Do I have it just a regular generic? Yeah. John Moxley has one. I can save John Moxley for Collision. Boom, main event. But let me think about why. What has Andrade done so far? I know he came in and debuted against Naito. And he won, because that was a cool thing that I did. Match history. Oh, this has been his only match. Match against Naito. Alright. And that was like 2 weeks ago. Alright, so this just be his return match. Tonight, Andrade versus Kenny Omega in our main event. And then the Young Bucks and Omega could be out. Let's see. Instead of putting the Young Bucks at ringside, I'm going to... Now, I know this is probably totally cheating, but that's okay. I'm gonna add him to the storyline to get it over, and then I'm going to have the Young Bucks come out and celebrate with him again. Should we do that? Just end with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega celebrating, and then the Ops is like looking on. It's too soon for that. I don't want to do that as Winter is Coming because that's not that big of a marquee pay-per-view. I just want to get the momentum as a trio, kind of. I need some angles. Let's focus on angles right now. Omega, let's do, you know what, instead of Omega and the Bucks celebrating, let's have Omega and the Bucks strategizing. Because they know going in that he has Andrade tonight. And they know that Andrade... Sorry, I'm in the dark. I'm dropping stuff. They know Andrade's good, right? And he's a tough hombre. Elite. Backstage. Talking. Strategy. Oh. There we go. And save. Oh, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and we're still booking this show. I need quite a few more angles, actually. Let's see. Delete backstage. MJF promo. Let's have Don Callis and Kazuchika Okada cutting a promo. Click here. Talking about Adam Copeland. Do I have Don Callis managing Okada? I think I do. Okay. Managed by Don Callis. Okay. Perfect. Mercedes will be backstage. Storylines. Do I have Mercedes? I do not. You know, let's create AEW Women's Championship. And let's get Mercedes feuding with Chris. Maybe not right away. You know what? Let's put both Mercedes in there. And let's put Chris. And let's put Renee. Because today, right now, we're going to do Renee, interviewer, Mercedes. And it gets really confusing with Mercedes Martinez on the roster, too. I should change her name. Cutting a promo. And we're going to say And we're going to say that Mercedes is talking about how she is on her road to recovery. And tonight she's going to show the world that you don't mess with Monet. Let's go ahead and Willow and Harley. We'll have them do a promo. Alright, Babes of Wrath. We'll put that here. The Babes of Wrath. Then we need one more angle here. Actually, let's put that here. Oh, the Death Raiders. We haven't done anything with the Death Raiders. We're going to do John Moxley talking to Claudio and Pac. Also with Marina. About what happened to him. What they saw, who attacked him, because John Moxley wants to get to the bottom of it, not only for himself, but for the AEW fans. Alright, and let's add a couple minutes to... No, not that one. That's like the longest match. That one... I still have 1 minute to go. Yeah, we'll go to this one. Alright, there we go, 125. And I still need to do... That's fine, we'll do a pre-show. We'll do a men's scramble. We might be able to do 2 men's scramble matches. We'll go one Cole Manders, we'll go Colt Cabana, and we'll go Tommy Dreamer. Ooh, quite a few people here. Griffin McCoy, Calvin Tankman, and Shin Skywalker. Alright, and then I have to go to teams, I think. Swipe right is not here. Here we go. Alright, swipe right. I think we'll do it 3 tags. Oh yeah, perfect. Swipe right. The Swirl. And a babyface team. Can't be either of these teams though. Alright. Can't be him. Dang. Baby faces. Oh, here we go. Adam Brooks and Air Fox. Brooks and Fox. That's fine. And then I probably couldn't do another men's scramble, but maybe a women's scramble. Ooh, no, not at all. Alright, let's see if I can. Borrow. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Alright. I need people that are going to be on the pre-show. So nobody with like popularity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll borrow her. Borrow. I feel like Shotzi would be too high on the card. Borrow. Borrow. And you know what? Let's put her and Hyan in it. Alright, that's probably too many now. Alright, women's scramble. Miyu Yamashita. Hyan. Maya World. Trish Adora. Zeta Steel. And Emmy. But I want Layla to get the reps. I mean, she's 35. Yeah, Emmy. Emmy will make it a better match. Emmy will probably even win. Alright, let's start the show. Our first pre-show match was a 51. It was a six-way scramble women's match. When Miyu Yamashita pinned Zeta Steel, Miyu got a 57. Emmy got a 52. And everyone else has kind of existed. Hyan got a 41. Adora got a 49. And Maya World and Zeta Steel just existed. I feel like Miyu, Hyan, and Trish Adora belong on the main roster. 53, when Ricky Smokes pinned Adam Brooks. Swipe Right had 30s. Swirl had 40s. And AR Fox and Adam Brooks had 50s. Wow. 53. 53 scramble match, men's scramble match. One called Manders pinned Griffin McQuay with a doctor bomb. What happened here? Oh, Madison Rain is on a good road agent. And I borrowed her. I hope I didn't make her road agent anywhere else. Takeman got a 54. Shun Skywalker got a 63. And Manders got a 53. Wow, those are some good numbers. And Tommy got a 32. The beginning of the show. Oh, yeah, I got to check to see if Madison Rain messed anything up. 55. John Moxley in the back with the Death Riders. Kind of asking them what happened to him. Who attacked him. What they saw. Well, she couldn't be a road agent in this match. Serena Deeb. Did I bring her up? She has a 76 psychology. She's good. I almost said philosophy. Serena Deeb. Orange Cassidy. Colt Cabana. Boom, boom. Orange Cassidy. The Babes of Wrath. Billy Gunn. Mercedes. Chris Hero. Oh, that's a good one. Promo. Dustin Rhodes. Tag team match. Jerry Lynn. Okay. MJF promo with the other guy promo. Christopher Daniels. And main event. Madison Rain. Just kidding. Michael Nakazawa. But let's change it to Chris Hero. Alright, let's continue the show. 47. Priscilla Kelly defeats Madison Rain by a pinfall. Madison Rain, 37. Priscilla Kelly, 48. Yes, I'm not going to call Madison Rain up anymore. Did I do it? 65. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks in the back. Talking about what are we going to do tonight? What's the plan tonight? Lost Heat. Ooh, 70. Hechicero defeats Samurai del Sol. Hechicero with a 73. Samurai del Sol with a 60. Hechicero was in amazing form. 59, Mercedes in the back yelling at Renee. 62, six-man tag trios match. Toa Lioa submitted Kevin Knight. Ricochet with the 74. Mike Bailey with a 65. 53, the Babes of Wrath in the ring. Just hanging out, having a good old time. 65, Mercedes defeats Windsor. In 11:59, Mercedes with a 67, Windsor with a 51. 70, Callis and Okada complaining about the Copeland thing. Ooh, 77 match. Wow. Adam Copeland pinned Josh Alexander with a spear. Christian had a 70. Copeland had a 67. Alexander had a 61. Okada had a 78. It gained heat with the storyline. The creative finish was a success. Adam and Christian have great chemistry. They have a tag team bonus. Josh Alexander and Don Callis are a good pairing. And Christian was in amazing form. Nice. 77. 64. MJF comes out talking about a secret weapon. Hangman comes out. Swerve comes out. They're feeling a little paranoid. Trying to find out what a secret weapon is. But it doesn't seem like MJF is talking. 79 main event. Omega defeats Andrade with a one-winged angel. Omega with an 87. Andrade with a 73. It advanced the storyline and gained heat. The creative finish was a success. They have great chemistry, and Taz and Excalibur were pretty cool too. Boom. 75. I think that might be our best show. Not bad. 20 regions. Made some money. A lot of popularity happening here. And boom. It is the next day. It looks like Deborah Strong graduates WWE, whoever that is. Nice. Do we have fictional people already? Less than a month in? I don't know. It looks like, yeah, it looks like fictional. Okay, whatever. We have some decisions. Oh, let's look at the show. Boom! 75. 79 main event. It's one of our best matches, maybe like 3 or 4. Omega Andrade. Let's check it. 75. No, it's our second best show. But Dynamites are a lot better than Collisions, apparently. Third best. Boom. We have some decisions to make. Oh, Baron Corbin. Or not Baron Corbin. He doesn't want to go to Ring of Honor. Go back to Ring of Honor. Alright. Yes, Bishop Dyer, please. Thank you. Some mail. Just the Dynamite figures. 2.7 million people. That's all. No big deal. Just 2.7 million. We're fine. Oh yeah, Layla Gray. I'll do that on Thursday. Maybe. I mean, Saturday? Whatever. Let's go the next day. Oh, we had a Ring of Honor on Honor Club. Ooh, Shotzi and Priscilla in the main event. 51. Ooh, look at this match. We should bring Mascara Dorada up to the main roster, getting a 73 like that. Ooh, Kojima and Manders? Wow. Rhino and the Kingdom defeated Satnam Singh and the Mac Attack. What a match. Desmond Xavier versus Robbie X. Minoru Suzuki and Ricky Gibson. Kevin Blackwood in the dark match. Nice. All right, let's go to here, developmental, and let's find Mascaro Devrata and bring him up because yeah, he shouldn't be here. And it's cool that he had his match. We'll bring him up to the main roster. Anybody else we should bring up? Let's look at the roster and then break down by star power. All right, we already have these two. Maybe all these people should be brought up. Star, like Wesley. Oh yeah, he probably should be actually. Bring him up. This guy's 35. He's pretty popular. I'll bring him up. Carlito. I don't know about him. I might borrow him. Lacey Lane. Yeah, bring her up. Matt Cardona. Woo woo woo. Let's let him just stay down there a little bit longer while he finishes up. Morrow. What is your 84? Okay, let me check. Priscilla Kelly. Yeah, let's bring you up. You look at a 48, but that's still pretty good. Roosh is in both. Sammy Guevara. Shotzi, 42. Match history. $41. You know what? Let's bring up Shotzi. And then I brought up somebody who I was like, I gotta find your tag team partner. Who was that? Let me go here. Roster. This is how I usually decide. Oh, it was Lacey Lane. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Child Company, Ring of Honor. Roster. Okay, one more. We'll go one more down. Well known. Casey. Yeah, call you up. Oh, you're here in this section, huh? What about Richard Holiday? No, I don't see him. Alright. Call you up. Billy Starks, you could come up. I kind of want to call it Big Damo. Gabe Kidd, you can come up. Jake Roberts. Big Damo. I thought I brought you up. Are you in both? Okay, I'm confused. Oh, you know what? I brought you up for one night. Nixon. Do I bring you up? Not yet, right? Yeah, you can stay there for a little while. Rhino, you can stay there. Samurai Del Sol, you had a pretty good match. We'll bring you up. Trevor Lee. You can stay down there for a minute. And then let's go to Stables. And the Dark Order. I'm going to add Alan Angels. Whoa, where is everybody? Oh. That Allen Angels. As a member. Third quarter, Allen Angels. Alrighty. And then teams. Do I have Casey and Lacey? Any type. No, I don't think I do. There they are, Casey and Lacey from Ring of Honor. Anybody else? Nah. Add team. Perfect. Casey and Lacey. Alright, now we can move on. Oh, we have mail. Alright, nothing important. This guy can be unshortlisted. And this guy probably also can be... Did I shortlist everybody in Dragon Gate? I might have. Just to get Shun Skywalker. Which now I have, kind of. Alright, let's go to the next day. Oh, before we go to the next day... Oh, what other tag team did I bring up? Okay. It was... Oh, it was Big Damo. And Axel Theater. What are you? Recognizable? Recall. Alright, I'm going to change their name. And I'm going to make... This is going to be silly, right? Big Damo. Jake Roberts. Axel Theater. Yeah, you can't talk either, bro. Jake Roberts. And then I'm going to go to teams. Oh, what should I call them? The Snake Pit? The Vipers? Let's see. Jake's Snakes. Let's see. Insanity. Suggest a name. The Killers. Urban Death Squad. Ooh, Vipers Revolution. Overkill. The Mayhem Express. That sounds too, like, generic. Project Mayhem. Heavy Hitters. The Void. The Bone Crushers. The Kings of Extreme. The Real Main Event, Blood Massacre, Unreal Terrors, Mayhem, Double Trouble, Goon Squad. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Where is it? Name a tag team that Jake the Snake would manage. Wait, no, let's try that again. Big Damo and Axel. Oh, how do you spell his last name? Tischer are a new tag team in AEW. Managed by Jake the Snake Roberts. What should I call them? Let's see what they say. The Cold Equation, Venom Authority, The Final Warning, Serpent Edict, The Black Viper Unite, Iron Reckoning, Last Testament, Grave Measure, Unbroken Violence, The Deadlock. Ooh, Kampfgeist. Kampfgeist means fighting spirit in German. Red Line Syndicate, Continental Crush, Checkmate Violence. The End Game is what it. So its top three is The End Game, The Final Warning, Iron Reckoning. All right, never mind. I'll go with The End Game. That's fine. That's good enough. And they're managed by Jake the Snake. If you guys think of a better tag team, let me know. All right, and with that note, let's go ahead and go to the next day. We'll see what's going on. And if there's nothing to show you, then we'll go straight into Collision from here. All right, here we are for Collision. Let's find out where we're going to be tonight. Where have we not been yet? Right here in the Mid-South. We're going to be at the Abe Lemons Arena. Let's have our booking meeting. And a bit of a gamble, no thank you. Create a finish, a big gamble, no thank you. Create a finish, a big gamble, no thank you. Well, that was very eventful. We have to we got to do that. We're just gonna do backstage with what are they called? Okada came to you, and he thinks that Hook. Why does everybody want to put Hook over? No. The answer is no. You are not putting Hook over. Mother Wayne passed on tips to her kid, Nick Wayne. Oops, didn't mean to click on his profile. Scarlett came to you backstage with an idea for enhancing her character. That's cool. It has been an overweight. The backstage rumor has been an overdrive with after Lance Archer and Shotzi Blackheart apparently got into a heated argument. Yeah. Stop arguing with people. Alright. Boom. Alright. I'm going to put... We have the pay-per-view tomorrow. So I kind of want to give people the day off. Like I was going to put Shotzi and... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to borrow this women's title. If I can find it. And we'll have Tony defend it on Collision against Priscilla Kelly. That'll be fun, right? Oh, she went down a little bit, I think. Priscilla Kelly. Since Priscilla Kelly basically is undefeated in AEW, she's 1-0 because she beat Madison Rayne. And we'll make it the 12. We'll put the... What title is it? Oh, IWGP Women's title on the line. Of course, Tony Storm will be winning. Clean finish, pinfall finish. And Mina Shirakawa will be in Tony's corner. Did I say Mia? I meant Mina. Mina Shirakawa. Boom, there we go. Alright. What is our main event gonna look like tonight? I am looking. You know what? Let's have. I know I just keep doing women's matches now. Let's have Willow defend her TBS title. She hasn't defended that yet. Against a heel female women's wrestler. Oh, we could do Billy. Billy's making her debut, kinda. Billy. That'd be good. TBS. Willow gets the win. Clean pinfall. Boom. Alright. Now, in our main event, John Moxley is going to defend his Continental title. Against who? Somebody completely Andrade? Someone completely unexpected. Oh, there's Hammer. I could do Shelton. He didn't do good against Omega. Or I don't know if it was his fault or Omega's fault. Oh, you know what? Okay. Do I do this one since it's not really going to be a pay-per-view match for him? Let's do this. Ooh, let's do this. Is Nigel on commentary? Oh, this is just Tony Schiavone. We need to get Collision and commentary team. Wait, is Nigel a baby or a heel? Oh, he's working face. Perfect. Zack Sabre Jr. is the winner by pinfall. And they have to go borrow the title. Every match is a title match so far. That's alright. Borrow this title. I'm trying to get Zack Sabre Jr. over anyway. This. And that. Okay. Alright, those are 3 title matches. I was going to have a Continental title, but nah. I'm halfway tempted to make Nigel and Zack Sabre Jr. the main event. We need... oh, you know what? I need to call up Richard Holiday, too. Let me go borrow Richard Holiday tonight. Richard Holiday. Borrow. Ace Romero, borrow. Becca, borrow. Bam Sullivan, borrow. Alpha Wolf, borrow. Galena Del Mar, I won't borrow you. Oh yeah, you know, let's borrow you and try to put you in a tag team because I don't think I've even done that in Ring of Honor yet. Jackson Drake. You're still the Evolved Champion. That's funny. Borrow. The Evolved Champion's gonna be on Collision. Vert Vixen, borrow. Ooh, Takamichinoku, borrow. Ninja Mac, borrow. And Carlito, borrow. Okay. Let's go see who our best talkers are. Naito. Steve Austin. I'll have Copeland and Christian cutting a promo. Of Moxley cutting a promo. Of MJF cutting a promo. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to go storylines. The Death Riders. Ad Worker. Gabe Kidd. Alright, I'm going to have Gabe Kidd. How do I want to work this? John Moxley. Gabe Kidd. Claudio. Alright, so Kidd asks John for a match. Gabe Kidd tells Mox he wants a shot. I feel like Moxie's like in the back and he's focusing on who attacked him, why someone would attack him. All he wants to do is put on good matches for the fans. All he wants to do is protect the Continental title. And then Gabe Kidd's going to walk in and then nobody's really going to like bat an eye at it because, you know, he kind of hangs out with them a little bit. But then Gabe Kidd's going to get in John Moxley's face. John Moxley's sitting down. Gabe Kidd walks up, puts his hand on top of the Continental Classic because that's laid out on the table. And he'll lean down in his face and be like, John Moxley, I don't care who attacked you. It doesn't matter to me. I want a shot. Winter is coming. And Moxley's like, you got it. I'll give the fans anything they want. Alright, so let's pre-book this match. John Moxley. Gabe Kidd. Since I don't know. Since John Moxley's a babyface now. For the Continental title. It's a good pay-per-view so far. I'm going to have Adam Copeland cutting a promo, and then Okada's going to come out. Cope confronted by Okada. So Copeland's going to be telling a promo in the ring, talking a promo, and then he's going to just go a little bit too far. Okada's miss is going to hit, and then Okada's going to come out and just get in his face and be like, bitch. Alright. And then MJF is going to do something that's going to prompt Hangman and Swerve to chase him out of the building. I think. But what would he do? You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give Hangman a match in the main event, maybe. Against somebody to kind of make him look good. Oh, the debuting Bishop Dyer, maybe. Bishop Dyer is all elite. Or this guy, Adrian Savine. Not very good, though. We'll do Bishop Dyer. Buckshot Lariat. Clean win, pinfall finish. I wonder if I put MJF on commentary. Oh, I can't really. I don't know. He might do awful on commentary. I'm better off to put him at ringside. Alright, that's probably the main event. Unless I can think of something cooler. And then... Wait, wasn't I doing a match with Adam Page? Okay, let's try this again. Wasn't I doing that already? Sorry, I walked away for a second because I had to do something, and then I came back and I was like, what was I doing? I think it was Bishop. But let's see, who else is a potential? Guevara. He fought Omega. There's Taka Michinoku. I think Blake Christian already fought Hangman. Yeah, these guys are they're I don't want to say nobodies, but they're not very popular. So hopefully with Jake the Snake as their manager, they can do well. Yeah, let's just do Bishop Dyer, I guess. He's pretty good. He's pretty popular. We'll say that clean win. Create a finish. And then I'm going to put MJF. Oh yeah, I thought I booked this match. Because I was going to go back and put MJF on commentary. Not on commentary. On ringside. Maybe I just got distracted and didn't actually click book. And then boom, bada boom, those guys in the room. And then we're gonna do a segment where, all right, Adam Page is the victim. MJF is the attacker, and Swerve making the save. Alright, Swerve saves Page from MJF. Hangman. From MJF. Okay. Do I have all the people correct in this? I do. I don't know why I thought I didn't. Chris Hero. Bryan Danielson. Alright. We got our best two guys on this storyline. So let's put the Adam Copeland thing up a little bit. Let's put that up a little bit. Alright. Need a couple more angles. Add an angle. Andrade, does he speak English though? Not to be mean, I'm wondering if he does. Because I think he'd make a good promo. Talk about, where he's been and why he's back. El ídolo. All right. Let me take that part off. El ídolo. Put that there. Now you need another segment here. With Willow. No. Let's see. The Trios champions. Samoa Joe backstage with Katsuyori Shibata. He's going to be character development. And Powerhouse Hobbs is also going to be character development. And we're going to put Samoa Joe backstage really ticked off. Joe's really upset. He feels like he's getting overlooked in this whole AEW World Championship situation, and that he's part of the most dominant group in all of AEW history, and he should be doing something special at this pay-per-view. But instead, he doesn't even know if he's defending his trios titles. I don't think Darby's even had a match. Let's put Darby in the ring against... Dude, should I do Hammerstone and have Hammerstone beat him? Kinda, right? Beast Mortals went down. I hate that. I hate when they go down like that. Alright, we're almost there. Angle match, angle match, angle match, angle match, angle match. Alright, let's have... Oh, you know what? Let's have Ronda Rousey backstage talking to Marina Shafir. Ronda backstage talking with Marina, and then we see them talking to each other for a couple of minutes, like for a minute or two, and then once Ronda notices that the camera is there, she's like, nope, private conversation. We don't even know what they're saying. But that's interesting, right? Let's do a storyline. Add storyline. Ronda, Marina, Shayna, called the AEW the Four Horsewomen of AEW. Alright. And then let's have another match. CEO. You know what? I'm doing a TBS title match, right? Yes. Okay, so let's do a women's tag team match. There's not that many of them. All right. We're all right here. Okay, they're both, but she's injured. They're both recognizable. Wow. The Sisters of Sin. They're both recognizable. This has got to be these two, right? I don't want the Sisters of Sin to be jobbers. I don't want either team to be jobbers, to tell you the truth, but we got to have a good match. And then we'll have another promo. Oh, you know what? Let's have Christopher Daniels talking with Layla Gray. What is her... I guess I can't see it from here, right? Roster. Layla Gray. Oh, yeah, she can talk. And then what about the Martins? Martin. No. Okay. And Scorpio? No. Okay. So she's a promo. She's a promo. Dante Martin is a non-speaking appearance. Also Darius. And Scorpio. Alright. So Skyflight. In-ring promo opens show. Alright. And we have 3 more minutes to distribute. Let's go here. Oh, we went over 1 minute. That's fine. We'll do that. Alright, let's do a couple pre-show matches. Do we enough? Did I bring anybody up for this? Looks like I... Oh, he's in the... Looks like I did, though. Okay. 1, 2... 3. 1, 2, and 3. Pre-show scramble. Let's do a tag team match. Then let's go with... Oh, wait. This is what I wanted. The Endgame, want to debut them. No, I can't have them. Butcher and Blade. The Swirl. But I need another babyface team, don't I? Let's go Bam Sullivan and Colt Cabana. Boom. Alright, now let's go for a women's scramble. One, two. Oh, let's change that. A women's four-way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. All right, let's start the show. We had a 4-way match, 45 rated. Alex Windsor pinned Vert Vixen with a Libertine driver, whatever that is. Windsor got a 50, Vert got a 40, and everybody else had in the 30s. 55 3-way tag team match. Big Damo pinned Bam Sullivan. Axel got a 50, Damo got a 60, Butcher got a 51, Colt got a 47, and Jake did good work at ringside. 55 scramble match when Mascara Dorada pinned Alpha Wolf. Mascara Dorada had a 64. Will Mack with the 48. Ace Romero with the 43. Taco with the 44. Galeno Del Mar with the 35. Alpha Wolf with the 47. But Mascarita Dorada was very good. I'm going to put him in a match against Ricochet maybe at the pay-per-view. Sky Flight 33. Oh, I didn't add the thing. Oh, it was still a 33, but I didn't add the angle idea. I got distracted or something. 48. KC and Lacey defeated the Sisters of Sin. Pretty cool. 50. Ronda and Marina talking backstage. Ronda cuts the cameraman off. 62. Darby pins the Beast Mortos with a coffin drop. Darby with a 57. Beast Mortos with a 60. 56. Just basically Samoa Joe's promo and the other guys are behind him. 64. Willow defeats Billy Starks to defend the TBS title. Willow got a 73. Billy got a 47. 56 promo from Andrade. 65 match. Toni Storm defeats Priscilla Kelly. She makes defense number 1. Priscilla with a 48. 20 with a 67. 65 match. 54. The Death Riders in the back. Gabe Kidd comes in. He gets a very good for his gimmick. There we go. 71. Nigel McGuinness challenges but loses to Zack Sabre Jr. via European clutch. Zack Sabre Jr. got a 74. Nigel McGuinness with a 55. 71 match. 71 promo. Adam Copeland talking about Okada. Then Okada comes out because Copeland went a little bit too far. And they had a little confrontation. 70 match. Hangman defeats the debuting Bishop Dyer with a buckshot lariat. Hangman 89. Bishop Dyer 54. Bishop Dyer got a bully gimmick. Got an initial rating of great. Hangman Page's creative finish was a failure. And yada yada yada. 71 segment. And we done. 69 show, not terrible, but not bad. 16 locations, we received popularity boosts. We had a pretty good show. The last 4 segments kind of saved our butts. We gained some money. We got some good popularity. And now it's time for the pay-per-view. Alright, we had a show. Collision. 3,099 people attended. With the main event was Adam Page and Bishop Dyer. We have some mail. House show held. This person got injured. I don't know who you are. I could probably take you off my short list. Oh, are you still wrestling? Yeah. I gotta sign you one day. In 522 days. Are you exclusive? Oh, you are exclusive. Collision figures, 1.9 million. And Chris Charlton offer. I don't know you, bro. Alright. Let's go to developmental. Find one Richard Holiday. He's recognizable. Recall him. Should I put Mikey Nichols in their group too, just because I don't know what else to do with him? I could put Mikey Nichols and Richard Holiday as like the tag team, and then I could have MJF as the world champion, and then Hammerstone can be like going for the TNT title or something. Or should I just make Hammerstone and Holiday the tag team? I'll just do that. Alright, where do we want to be? Great Lakes. Allstate Arena. Oh, 15,000 people for this one. It's a pay-per-view. Yes. 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 Who are my pay-per-view commentary, people. Let's go ahead and spend some of this carrot of cash. Likely to succeed. Likely to succeed. Cool. Anything in the locker room happen? No. No. Alright, same old, same old. Tekla was a delight. Mother Wayne was coaching her son Nick. Boom! There's 3 matches that are pre-booked. Before I do that, let me look at the commentary. That's fine, right? Just for the show. Where's Nigel? Let's put Nigel in here. Nigel McGuinness. Alright. That's fine, we'll do that. Oh, not add match. Alright. Let me go to storylines. AEW World Championship. Add worker. Add worker. Unimportant. Alright, so we're going to go to pre-booking. We're going to go to this. Add to booking sheet. Dun, 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 dun. Adam Page. Loser's going to be Swerve. And pinfall finish. Interference. Hammerstone. People are like, who is that guy? What is he doing here? Does MJF have one? No, he does not. And boom. That's our main event. This is matches happening. Should I put Christian in it? No, I'll just leave Christian out of it. Okada. No, not clean win. He's a heel. Okay. Pinfall finish. Create a finish. Boom. And John Moxley. John Moxley to be the winner. Clean win because he's a babyface. Create a finish. John Moxley. Boom and boom. Alright, that's the entire thought process of the matches that were happening. So let's add some more. Omega. You know what? Let's do Kenny Omega, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, taking on heels, not the Ricochet guys. I could do the Don Callis family. Kyle Fletcher. Josh Alexander. Mark Davis. Hedgesero. That's what we'll do. The Elite versus the Don Callis family. Love Kenny Omega get the win. Boom. Alright. Let's go Andrade. Christian Cage. I mean, he's 52. How's Andrade? 36, yeah. Andrade. El Idolo. And then I add him to that little storyline too. Oh, you know what? Add worker. Mark Davis. That guy. Okay, where was it? I was looking for somebody. Oh, this one. I was going to add, again, somebody. But somebody who I think is already being used. Andrade. Remove worker. Add worker. Okay. Let's go Mark Briscoe versus Killer Cross. I'm going to leave that one up to the game. Should I leave it up to the game? Mark Briscoe. He's 41. I don't think Cross is much younger. He's 40. TNT title. I kind of want Cross to win it, to tell you the truth. Creative finish. Yes, yes, no. Did I do the John Moxley one? I did. Alright, Tony and Mercedes have him too. Oh, he doesn't have the stamina for it. Alright, Mark Bristol's going to win then. Ooh, he's unhappy about it. Ooh, we don't have the stamina, buddy. I mean, I guess I could do short matches with him. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Yeah. Mark Briscoe has a chance of winning that way still anyway. Let's see. Continental title. International title. TNT title. I want Mercedes to challenge Chris Statlander, but again, not yet. Because it's just too soon. Did I do Mickey James and Mercedes Moné? I don't think I did, right? Did not. Mercedes. Pinfall finish. Creative finish. Mercedes Moné. Boom. Should I do the women's tag titles? The Babes of Wrath. They are well known. Who are my heel women tag teams? They just lost. Sisters of Sin. Just lost. Casey and Lacey, I guess. AEW Women's World. This is our first title defense. Let's go Harley Cameron and get the pin. Oh, just kidding. That's what I meant to do. Sorry, Chris Statlander. All right. Oh, the national title. Aha. Ricochet. Mascara Dorada. National. Oh, I didn't borrow it. Dang, I'll blast it. Borrow title. National title. Borrow. Alright. That's how many matches so far? 9. I gotta start putting some angles in here. Let's do 10 matches. I do have to start putting some angles in here though soon. Darby, Tony, and then all these people here. We could put a Zack Sabre Jr. match. Oh, you know what? The Ops. Because they were pretty pissed off about having to defend their titles against who they don't even know who. So Samoa Joe. Powerhouse Hobbs. Shibata. Against. Should I do Jet Speed? I don't want Jet Speed to lose, though. I could do the Outrunners. And... oh, Desmond Xavier would be a good one, right? Alright, is he a good guy? Oh yeah, the Bang Bang Gang are baby faces. Oh, Bang Bang Gang. Him, and him. Is that a good team? Yeah. Alright. Trios. World Trios. We'll make Joe get the win. There's another creative finish in here, so let's use it. Here. And bada boom. Did I put Mercedes in a match? I did. Oh, I used her creative finish. Okay. Can I put this here? That looks like a pretty good pay-per-view. 10 matches. Almost 200 minutes. Now I need to put just a very few angles, I guess, right? Let me go to Stables. Save it. Let me go to Stables. Oops. I forgot I'm still waiting for a delivery, so I have to check my phone. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm back. Let's go add stable. Do I have a thing for Dynasty? No. Alright. How about this? No. Alright. Well, I can still make the group, right? The Dynasty. MGF is the leader. Richard Holiday is the muscle. Not the muscle, the deputy. And Alexander Hammerstone is the muscle. Boom, son. Aha. Looks like the demand. All right, so we're gonna end the show with MJF cutting a promo, Alexander Hammerstone not speaking, Richard Holiday not speaking, MJF and the Dynasty celebrate win. They're all three the Dynasty, but whatever, you know? Boom, and this is going to close the show. And then let me go to Scarlett here. Because she has a creative idea. Oh, it's very risky. Never mind. Alright. I have about 20 more minutes of segments. That means 4 more segments would be good. Let's have Killer Cross and Scarlett. She ever cutting a promo? Sex appeal. Oops, I put the A. Alright. And we don't even need to put Mark Briscoe because they're already in the feud. Where did that match happen? Okay, so I'll put this right here. Okay. I'm gonna put Don Callis. Cutting a promo with Kazuchika Okada. Let's see. There we go. Make that a big P. We'll put that there. Let's see. Should I have the Death Riders attack Jon Moxley after this match? Claudio, Pac, Wheeler, and even Gabe Kidd. And then Jon Moxley, of course. So my plan for the next month is to have him go through each member of the Death Riders and then to get Claudio at the pay-per-view. And that'll be right here. Let me take off the. And then I'm going to add Gabe Kidd to the group. I'll add later. Let's see, what else? What other angles do we want to do? We'll do Hangman Page and Swerve. Backstage promo. Talking about how nothing is going to stop either one of them from winning the title tonight. No secret weapon that MJF can bring is going to save his title reign tonight. That makes sense. The cowboy guy. Let's go right about here. That makes sense. And then one more quick 5-minute in-ring promo. Who's a good promo that I haven't used? If I go to, what's the screen? This one, right? Who have I not used? Oh, I can have Steve Austin open the show. Have Steve Austin come out to the ring. And then he could ride his little Zamboni down to the ring, get into the ring, and go, "Oh, Stone Cold finally showed up in All Elite Wrestling. What?" Stupid. All right, let's go borrow some talent so we can do some cool scramble matches. Anthony Henry. No, he's a tag team guy. I'll borrow Anthony Ogogo, though. I'll borrow Beef. I'll borrow Alec Price. I'll borrow Alan Angels. Where's Jordan Oliver? I'll borrow him too. Jordan Oliver. Borrow. I feel like I can't borrow Jinder Mahal because he'll be like, yeah, he's 45. I should bring him up. Let me borrow this guy. Did I borrow Carlito? I'll borrow this guy again. I like me some Kevin Blackwood. Borrow Jay Lethal. You know what? Let's borrow Jay Gentile. We need a couple more women wrestlers to borrow. I'll borrow Lady Frost. I'm not going to borrow Madison Rain. Miranda Alizé. And you know what? Hyen. Borrow Hyen. Alright, let's start the show. Oh, wait. I need to do my... Silly me. Silly me. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I think I did 2. I could do 2 scrambles. And let's do Richard Holiday in there too, just so, you know, he has a little bit of exposure before his main event match. Let's try this again with the men. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll go 1, 2, and Blake Christian makes 3. You know what? I kind of want to put Axel Theater in there. Nah, it's okay. All right. Let's go for the women's scramble. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. You know what? Honestly, let's go like this. If we're being honest with ourselves. Boom, let's start the show. Our first pre-show match was a 41 when Alex Windsor pinned Miranda Alizé. Alex Windsor got a 45. Hyen got a 42. Jay Gentile got an 18. Ouch. Lady Frost got a 41. Layla Ray got a 28. Miranda Alizé got a 45. Wow, Miranda Alizé did really good, actually. Maybe I will bring up Tegan Nox and Miranda Alizé. Our next pre-show match was a scramble. Got a 50 when the Beast Mortos pinned Anthony Ogogo with an Inferno Suplex. Beef got a 43. Jodo got a 44. Colt got a 48. Anthony Ogogo with a 26. Ouch. Beast and Blake both with 50s. All right. And our third and final pre-show... Oops. Our third and final pre-show scramble got a 63 when Big Damo pinned Kevin Blackwood with a Belfast Blitz. Alan Angels, 54. Alec Price, 59. Kato, 62. Wow. Big Damo, 56. Kevin Blackwood, 52. Richard Holiday, 48. Actually, not bad at all. And Jake Roberts is good at ringside, being in Big Damo's corner. All right, let's open the show. What? Stone Cold Steve Austin with a 74. I think he would do better than that. 64, six-man tag. Samoa Joe and the Ops defeated the Bang Bang Gang when Samoa Joe pinned Austin Gunn. Joe got a 62. It's not bad. Powerhouse Hobbs and Ciabatta got 50s. Actually, everybody else got in the 50s. The creative finish got a good heat. Oh, wait. The creative finish was a success, and the storyline got heat. There we go. 66, Okada and Don Callis in-ring promo. 60, tag team title match. The Babes of Wrath make defense number 1 of their tag team titles. Willow got a 73, Harley with a 41, Lacey with a 50, and Casey with a 48. Not bad, actually. 41, Cross and Scarlet promo. 73, Ricochet defeated Mascara Dorada by pinfall in 1438. Ricochet makes defense number 7. Ricochet 77. Mascarada Dorada got a 64. The storyline got heat. And Dorada was in amazing form. 63. Mercedes pinned Mickie James. Mercedes got a 59. Mickie James with a 45. The creative finish was a success, but they did not click, and it was an awkward bout. Ouch. 52. It gets worse. Mark Briscoe defeated Killer Cross. 12:01 with the Froggy Bow. Mark Briscoe makes defense number 2 of his TNT title. Killer Cross had a 41. Oh, man. I had high hopes for you, buddy. Mark Briscoe with a 58. The creative finish was a failure. Cross was off his game. But they did have good chemistry together. And Scarlett was pretty awesome at ringside. 67. Andrade defeats Christian in just like a, get them both on the show kind of thing. They both scored in the 60s. Not bad. The Elite defeated the Don Callis family when Kenny Omega pinned Hechicero with a one-wing angel. Omega got a 69. The Bucks got in the 70s. Alexander got a 61. But Hechicero and Kyle Fletcher got in the 70s also. Storyline advanced. Everybody did well together. Yeah, awesome. 77. Swerve and Hangman are in the back getting ready, saying that nothing's going to stop one of us from walking out champion. Secret weapon or no secret weapon, we're going to walk out AEW champion, one of us, tonight. Ooh, 61. Ouch. Moxley's finish was a failure. They both scored 67s. The match was a 61. Yeah, whatever. It wasn't great. 56. The Death Riders attacked Jon Moxley. Didn't have to turn anybody face or heel because they already were lined up that way. 69. I thought this would be way better than that. The finish was a failure. Ouch. Okada with a 79. Adam Copeland with a 60. The storyline did continue. Yada, yada, yada. Okada defeats Adam Copeland. 69. Ooh, 81 main event. MJF defeats Hangman and Swerve in 25-33 when MJF pinned Swerve Strickland. During the match, we had Alexander Hammerstone run in and attack Swerve. MJF makes defense number 2. MJF was the weak link. 69. Hangman with the 89. Swerve with the 81. So yeah, he'll have to draw the title eventually, but I'm gonna draw it out as long as possible. And a 45 to end the show. Hammerstone's getting better at his gimmick. Boom, and that is a pay-per-view. 78. Increased our popularity in 3 regions and lost us in a bunch of other ones. But that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Address the locker room. This is the first time we've done this. Alright, so Hangman Page, Swerve, and we'll go with MJF. Just the 3 guys in the main event. They're all pleased. We made less than $1 million. That's unheard of. And we gained popularity in this place, whatever that is. Oh, it's in Mexico, I think. And then these 2 places in Europe. And then we continued our popularity everywhere else. We had a show. AEW All Elite Wrestling Winter is Coming at the Allstate Arena. Oh, is that Chicago? 14,868 fans. Here we are, January 25th. Not bad, right? Alright, let's take a look at any other shows that we care about. Oh, Beyond. Let's see who we can sign from Beyond. Brad Hollister. You're 33. You're pretty good. Not much popularity, but you could be a Ring of Honor jobber guy. Is my keyboard dying? What's happening? Let's see. Ichiban! You're okay. I don't like your gimmick that much, though. Let's see. Aaron Rourke. Your ID, but you're not really being used for it. I don't care about you. Cruel's written in MLW for 571 days. Okay. And Bear Bronson. I can take you back to Ring of Honor if I wanted to. I really should. You're good. You're pretty good. I'll take you back. I know technically we just released them. Like maybe 6 months ago. But sometimes Tony Khan has a change of heart. Let's send the Miracle Generation. And Kylon King. Another tag team we could add to Ring of Honor. Okay. Oh, Gabby Forza. I mean, if we're going to sign Bear Bronson, we're going to sign Gabby Forza. The Nomi. Is she good? Oh, yeah, she's good. Let's see. Oh, Waves and Curls. They just won the titles, though. They just won. Oh, no, they retained it. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. And small-time independent wrestling from Baja, California. Here's 2 luchadors. This guy's 40. This guy's 18. Oh, he's really good. Zoink. Alright. I'll bring you into Ring of Honor. He's young and he's really good. Let's see. These guys any good? How old are you? 43. What did Zoink do in the main event? 22. Not terrible. Alright, I got Zoink. I'm good to go. Mail time. Hummingbird injured. I don't know who that is. Here's our pay-per-view. We have 47,000 buys. Thank you very much. Oh, he doesn't have a gimmick? Let's see. He plays Swagger Weasley. Okay. Heel. Swaggy. Do they have, like, he's rich? Arrogant heel works. High society. Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna have probably Hammerstone and Swerve, maybe, on Dynamite. Or I think the next pay-per-view, which is Fight for the Fallen, we're gonna have Hangman and Swerve against Holiday and Hammerstone. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the next day. We had some women's wrestling from Vegas. Let's check this out. Evilise. I wouldn't mind bringing Evilise into Ring of Honor. Oh, never mind. Thunder, 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 Thunder. Rosa. Oh yeah, Heidi Howitzer. She's really good here. She's dope. So we'll put in Ring of Honor. And then Christy James. Nah. Oh, the King Bees. And the Hall Sisters. Let's put all four of these. We need women's tag teams. We'll put them all four in Ring of Honor. And then I guess I'll bring up High-End and Maya World. I hope they've had some Ring of Honor matches. We'll leave them down there till the end of the month, actually. And maybe they'll go on to the pay-per-view. Because the Ring of Honor pay-per-view is next weekend. Alright, let's get her signed. Boom, that's awesome. Amber Nova. Okay, we don't need any of them. Okay. Delilah Doom, maybe, right? She's 37. I mean, she's pretty good. No popularity for being 37. We'll move on. Male, nothing much. Alright. And we'll go one more day. Alright, we have some decisions to make, so let's go ahead and take care of that. It's a few of the people that we are going to put in Ring of Honor. And boom. Alright. Those people are still waiting for an answer from. That's cool. We got some emails here. More rival bids from Bear Bronson. Oh, Buddy Matthews has returned from his almost year-long injury. I think he's been out in real life since February. Alright, so we have nothing else going on here. It's Dynamite, the day of Dynamite. So we'll go ahead and do Dynamite on the next episode, of course. And then we'll see what the end of the month looks like. And if we made money. I'm sure we made money. Before we go, a couple of things I want to look at. The finance. Yeah, see, we're up $3 million right now. Let's see, what else? Merchandise. If I can find it. Just because we're so close to the end of the month. So this month, Kenny Omega, John Moxley, Adam Copeland are our best merch sellers. I'm surprised. Well, actually, Stone Cold Steve Austin just debuted. So I don't think he'd be on there yet. He is number 18, though. Maybe he's not as popular as I thought. And one more thing I wanted to check, which was top 100 matches. So the main event of Winter is coming. It was technically our second best match of all time, behind Adam Page and Swerve defeating the Grizzled Young Veterans. And then This is Winter is coming as well. And that might be it. Oh, this one also. There you go. We got a few matches on the top 20 board. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you tune in to the next one. Like, subscribe, all that other stuff. And I will see you next Wednesday. Boom.